Traverse City officials announced today they intend to start enforcing the city's no camping ordinance in May. Many people experiencing homelessness in the area camp in one of the city's parks. The encampment has become known as the Pines. Our Allie Baxter has been following the story, and she joins us live now from the Content Center. Allie, a question our viewers have been asking today is, where will these people go now?
Yeah, Maya, the city gave people living in the Pines a heads up last fall this would be happening. A common concern we've seen shared is if not in the Pines, then where will people end up? The city's quick response team has those answers for every person still camping in the Pines.
The Pines are inherently unsafe, and we know that. And so this is a new chapter in trying to get folks not just moved out of that, but into something better.
For the last 5 years, people experiencing homelessness in Traverse City have gathered here, a city park near the Grand Traverse Commons referred to as the Pines.
It's not sustainable. There's a lot of safety issues.
Police Chief Matt Richmond is one of multiple community partners who have been meeting for years to figure out a solution. Because as Richmond explains, these are physical and environmental conditions no one should be living in. And it's an area his officers respond to daily.
Just yesterday, we had a fire in one of the tents, and then that spread to a 20 by 20 foot area around the tent. Again, that's not our first fire out there.
City ordinances say there's technically no camping allowed in any city park. It's an ordinance that hasn't been enforced in the Pines, while community partners brainstormed a better alternative to help people.
And identify the needs that they need, and really work to solidify a plan for them to address those needs before we even go in and enforce our ordinance.
At a community discussion in October, many said they needed a time frame to work with. Now city police are directed to enforce no camping starting May 6th.
On that day, if they need help gathering some of their belongings with some short-term storage, maybe they need a ride, we'll work with them to get them the help that they need to make this transition as easy and humane as possible.
Here's what enforcement would look like according to Richmond. Every person currently living in the Pines has been told verbally and in writing that no camping will be enforced and they need to leave the park. If they refuse, they can be given a citation. If the person continues to stay, they could possibly be arrested for failing to comply with those instructions.
Really getting people to a better place is our goal, and just because the date is May 6th doesn't mean that we're not going to continue to help them find long-term sustainable housing options or other needs that they need.
We have weekly meetings that are talking through everyone who's out there, their plans, whether they plan to stay at shelter, whether they plan to move along, and what that looks like and how we can help.
Jenn Holm is a police social worker and facilitator for the Quick Response Team, or QRT. The team is working alongside law enforcement to help people find a better home. Holm says they know what every single person still living in the Pines is planning to do as May 6th approaches.
We've got a list of who can't access shelter, and we're trying to find alternative plans for those folks. And then for the people who can access shelter, it's do we have enough beds? And if they don't want to stay at shelter, is there another plan?
Now, city commissioners scheduled a public hearing for May 5th to amend a special land use permit for the city's only emergency overnight shelter to go year-round. If this is approved, that's when city police will have the green light to start enforcing no camping. Live in the Content Center, Allie Baxter, back to you.